guys, today's video is a little bit different. It's a video on what I got Sophie for her birthday, and I'm really excited about sharing this with you. I've really enjoyed the process of sorting out the present and all of this, so it's been really exciting for me. So basically she's 18, you know Sophie already, she's been in lots of my videos, she's my best friend, and I'll leave her channel in the description just in case you haven't seen her channel. Yeah, so she's 18 and I wanted to make it special, so I wasn't really sure what to get her, and the process is just, you know, taking its time. It's been so much fun, so I wanted to share it with you. First thing I had to do for her present, because it's not something she can physically open, so well, I wanted it to be something she couldn't physically open. I wanted it to be something special and something to build up to it. So I searched the internet until I decided what I wanted to get her for her birthday. I finally decided on a hotel and spa retreat. So I went onto the website Crown Plaza, which is the name of the hotel I took her to, and I looked at the standard king size rooms and spa retreats, and looked at kind of how much money I was dealing with and that, and then I decided that's what I wanted to do for her birthday. So I had to message her and make sure she could get off the dates that I needed her to get off, because obviously they only had certain dates available, and I had to make sure that she could get them dates off work. So I had to text her and make sure she could get that off work. Sophie then texted me back to let me know she could get the date off work and that she'd booked it off work. So I then went onto the website and booked the room and spa, just so, because I needed to know straight away so that I could book it, so that it could be sorted, so that it could be done. And I was so excited when I got my confirmation email, because that then meant I knew what time I could clock in, or not clock in, check in, and what time I'd have to pick her up so that we could get there, because it's quite far. So I knew what times and everything I was doing, so that made it even more exciting that it'd then be booked and I'd paid for it and it'd all been sorted, and that was so exciting. Then I had to tell Sophie that her present wasn't physical, so she couldn't unwrap it, which was quite difficult for me to explain to her without telling her what it was. It was okay. I then told her I could give her 3 clues throughout the week, because it was, I believe it was a week and 2 days. Told her she could have 3 clues and they could be spaced out, which was so exciting. It just makes it more exciting, leading up to it, just having to guess what it is and that she doesn't know and all of that. So that just made it even more exciting for me and her, and I was way more excited, I reckon, because obviously I knew what it was. It was way too much fun, the build up to it. It was so funny. Yeah, so she got 3 clues plus a bonus clue, which I didn't tell her about, I just kind of chucked in there. So she asked for her first clue, and I gave it to her in her birthday card. So I went out and bought her a card, and I wrote the clue in the card, and then I went to her house and gave to her, and here's footage of her opening the card. Can you please open it?
Oh,
you're gonna love it.
I can't open it.
Oh yeah, the box is a really difficult type of, but it's a kind of box. It's just
a
card.
It's a card?
It's just a card.
Oh.
Right, can you be careful with the card? that cost me a lot of money, that 99p card. In a box.
Oh no, my clue.
We then took a couple of pictures because it was her birthday, so we had a couple of birthday selfies. Yeah, that's it really for her birthday. I didn't really see her long. We just kind of, I gave her the card, took a couple of pictures, I then went home. She was having a barbecue, the family, so I just kind of went and then left it at that. Then a couple of days later, I posted on Twitter this picture as a clue, which is a picture of the front doors of the hotel. I just kind of posted it, and then I messaged her and was like, hey, go on Twitter, look on my Twitter. And she was like, oh my god, is this another clue? I was like, it's a bonus clue. And she was trying to figure out what it was, and she couldn't figure it out. It was just kind of a jokey kind of guess what this door is kind of thing, which I thought was really funny. Then on Wednesday the 1st of June, she asked for her second clue. So this is what I made as her second clue. It took me so long to do. I was cutting out newspapers for so long, and But it was so much fun to make, and I then dropped it round her house and left it at her doorstep.